follow up on some of the questions Jeremy was asking. You know, the president did deliver remarks today. He did not mention the shooting in Texas. You know, you talk about using the bully pulpit, but is he fully using the bully pulpit? Is he fully using the weight of the office to push for these actions that he keeps saying he wants Congress to move forward
yes,
on?
I think 24 executive actions, speaking on it over and over again. He's been very clear about the epidemic that we see in gun violence across the country. He has been clear not just as president, as vice president, as senator, and he'll continue to do that. Not just him, the vice president, the first lady as well. We have used the full weight of the administration to do all that we can, to use the tools that we have to deal with this issue. But the fact remains, Karen, is that we need legislation. We need federal legislation to deal with this issue. We have seen some state legislation, as you know, banning assault weapons, which is incredibly important. And I've lifted those up from here. So there are states out there who are doing the job, doing the work to keep their communities, their constituency safe. But we need federal legislation. That it is truly a non-starter. We need them on the other side of, again, Pennsylvania to do their job.
You mentioned Buffalo, you mentioned Uvalde, the president traveled there. You said it's frustrating to talk about this over and over again. Is it frustrating for the president? And is that part of the calculation that you're not having him talk about every shooting because of the frequency that these are happening? How do you make the decision of where he goes and which events he talks about because of how much they're happening right now?
In case I'm not clear, it is frustrating for the president. It is frustrating for the first lady. It is frustrating for the vice president. It is frustrating for the second gentleman that there is this gun violence epidemic going on, which is why the president has signed 24 executive actions to try to do everything that he can from his perch, from the executive perch, to do everything that he can. And so, again, we're going to call on Congress to act. They have to. They have to. I just said 14,000 Americans. 14,000 Americans have dealt with this type of violence, gun violence across the country. This is the only country in the world that has this going on right now. The only country that has to deal with gun violence, mass shootings in this way. That shouldn't be. Go ahead.